Hi guys, welcome to the video. This is how I did my Skitty sketch that I posted a couple days ago. I hope you enjoy it and let's go. So of course the first thing I had to get down when I was drawing this was the posing, because Skitty is pretty well known as being a really cute Pokemon, right? It's a cute little pink cat. And as such I had to make sure it had a cute pose and hopefully a cute design. They are one of my favorite Pokemon from that generation, to be honest. Not so much Delcatty. There's no reason for it. I don't know. I just prefer Skitty. As you can see, I kind of cycled through a couple poses. When I got to the one that I liked, I started blocking out everything in blacks and grays. Mainly did it so that I can see the different parts of the drawing. Or I should say, so I can see the different parts of the body much more easily, because if I just did this in black and white, if I just did this in black, it would have just been a really large silhouette. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I wouldn't really be able to discern the different body parts, considering how squished in together it is. Looking at its design, Skitty's proportions are actually kind of interesting, because it has like a really large head in comparison to everything else. I think the tail and the body are maybe the same size. The tail could maybe be considered half the size of the head. I guess Skitty's just a bona fide chibi character in this design, which is fine, because I like it anyways. So I had to fiddle around with some sections to get it to fit better with the perspective that I imagined, and honestly, I might have messed that up. And when I got all the things done, I started figuring out the detailing, as you can see. And, of course, the plan was to make the lines a little bit lighter, though I did kinda change that a little bit later on. I started making the grays in similar colors, or at least a solid color, so that I could separate the parts and get a better idea of what part was what, in part because so I could just paint bucket on the colors when I'm done with it. Because if everything is the same color, then it's easy to just paint it immediately. Just one click, and done. Well, for the most part. Of course, I had to start putting it around the tails and around the body. I had to have a bit of a color variance with the front of the body and the back when I did the pink area, because otherwise it would have just been a very big pink blob. And it's in part for me, basically, so that I can see where the shading needs to go, and so it's not just gonna bleed into itself by accident when I'm trying to shade one part or the other. It's mostly just probably me wasting time, honestly. I made the lighting on this have more of a warmer tone. When I was painting this out, I actually kind of wanted to make the toes seem like it's coming through with the shading, and I kind of hope that came across as well as I was working on. I can't say for certain that it did. Oh, and as I was saying, like the shading has more of a cool tone. I started putting things more into the blues and to the purples, so that you can like really see there's a distinction between where the darker and the lighter parts of the body were. Color shifting on this wasn't necessarily bad. I think I did like a fairly good job. There's some things I could probably have fixed for the next one, and that's fine. I'm totally good with that. After all, I'm never against making another Skitty. Skitty is one of my favorite Pokemon. I do like it a lot. It's not my favorite color, but I do love the favorite. It's probably because it's a cat. I just like the cat Pokemon. I had to put into the little ears, I had to put it on the body. I did little tweaks here and there so that I can fix out where I wanted them to go. And at the end of it, I actually outlined the body of the Skitty so that it would stand out a bit more. I hope you had a good day. Take care.